Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Green Pastures Farms, a small farm with big dreams. Today we're going to rake and bale that hay that I had made and see what other stuff I can get done around the house. I think that'll be the main focus of today's video anyway. So, other than that, let's get to work. Alright, so right now we're going to get the 4600 from in there and hook it up to the hay rake and put it all up in the windrow. That beautiful blue paint. For a minute. Alright. While the rake is sitting right here, I'm going to grease it. There we go. Just need enough room to get that pin in there. Alright. I did leave this unlocked, thank God. Alright. So yeah, the grease fittings on these arms here are kind of ratty. Alright, so all we gotta do for prep is pull that pin out, pull this out all the way to the end of the last notch. Let's see there. Then I'll usually drop this lever to about I'll just watch how close it gets to the ground. Right there, should be good. That's prep. There you go. Take the parking brake off. Alright guys, there's still some green in this hay, you can see, but a lot of that was probably ripped up from the ripped off the ground from the hay rake itself. It's not very much. So we got done. It's pretty decent in there. We're on a time crunch today, so I'm gonna go get some lunch and get back out here with the baler. Well, I thought it would be. We're gonna try this method. I hit the camera. Perfect. Alright, this hydraulic line, the thick one, controls the door, and this thin one controls the twine. Instead of with a belt baler, it's all automatic. With this kind, I have to do it. It's all by sight. And it is probably not the most effective way to do it. I feel like probably the machine would do it a lot better than I would. But, you know, do what you can. Oh, good God. Alright. I'll put them on unit 1. Put the small ones on unit 1. I put the big ones on unit 2. Alright. We're going to put this one in here. This is all connected. Okay. Probably need to turn that off. Alright, I've got everything done on this baler. Everything's greased. I got oil in those tanks over there in the back. Sorry I couldn't get that filmed. I ran out of storage right then. Something happened on my phone. So, I've got the tanks filled over there. Got twine in it. I think we're ready. Alright. Pickup's lowered. Baler's working. Let's get to work. The baler we're using today is it's a newer model, not real new. It's probably like 89. This is a wide pickup. The original baler that we bought of this model, we still have. It's a narrow pickup. If you haven't watched my farm tour video. She runs real well. I haven't had many problems with it. I've only bent one bar. However, I will say I have cussed at it several times. because of shear pins. This thing will snap a shear pin in 2 seconds. But I think mainly that was because of a handful of bars that are kind of sort of bent in there and some wet hay. But for right now, she's what I got. It works good. It's certainly harder work than using a belt. But I mean, if I can run this, I can run anything. Get some action. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to show you how this thing works. So you pull this lever, you'll see the twine. It's tight and it's running. So when you see it's got a full pass on there, you'll move it a couple inches. I try to do at least a little bit even. I try to be even with this thing, but sometimes it's very hard to get it that way. So I get the sides pretty tight, and then I'll do the center. So I think my airbags are a bit low. So and we are sitting on a hill, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to back up here. Yeah, I think we're a bit. I will back up. Just throw it into gear. I am not getting out for this. It might be cold, but by God, it'll get hot. Got the PTO off. There she goes. Pulled out the back there. Just close the door. I think I nipped the end of that bale. Yep. But yep, there's what they look like. No different from any other round bale.
And suppose I cried and said I think I'd find your mind. And I'm tired of spending all my time alone. If I told me to, then would we cry together? Or would you simply laugh at me and say, I told you so?
I broke it. Don't exactly know what happened. It started breaking shear pins. I replaced one and turned it on just to see if it would move. It moved for it moved a little bit, and then it would break for after a couple turns. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna put air in one of the airbags. What I'm thinking is it's got something to do with how these are sitting. You see one side's higher than the other. So I think if I just put some air in this side, it might help the situation. I do see some that are kind of bent. This one right here is kind of warped. So I might replace this one. But for right now, just put some air in it and see how it goes from there. Alright, I think it's fixed. I replaced one of the bars in there with an old one that I had that was not in terrible shape. So, hopefully it's fixed. If not, I'm gonna order me some new bars anyway. I hear Shoop has them pretty cheap, so I'm gonna order them offline. And hope for the best. I want to pump that tire up again. Anyway, we'll get back in the field here in a second. We got down to the last windrow, and then something starts to break. Story of my life. All right. Oh, it's our last windrow. I did all I could do to it. At least I hope I did. So far, so good. No braking. So far, we've got 6. Oh, there's 3 over there. Yeah. 6. Might be 1 over. Oh, no. Yeah, so far 6. So we'll get this one taken care of and go on with our day. Oh, yeah, I knew that would happen. Woo! All right, just drag this out of the way. Toss that over there. And hopefully nothing decides to say, you know, you should have died on an airplane. That's a movie reference even I barely get. Anyway, let me put a new shear pin in it. Phone stopped recording for a little bit, so apologize for all the few curse words. Well, not a few curse words. For the lack of suffering that y'all got to see. Alright, so that's the shear pin. Focusing in correctly. Put it. Now, I should be happy, and I should be thankful really, that it is November, or early November, because it was a trillion degrees outside, like it was over the summer. I was out here in short sleeves. My skin would be irritated more than it already is, because, you know, I also have kind of a hay allergy. Kind of contradictory, or kind of just ironic, really, that a man that cannot stand dust like myself does this for a living, or part of his living. Alright. Nope. I can't have anything good happen, can I? Here's what I might actually employ. Here's a strategy. Cut that off. It's just one thing after another. That's the story of a farmer. No, not that way. So this is what I do whenever the PTO is in an unfavorable position. Alright. That did not do what I wanted it to. So, I guess we're gonna just stay under here and claw at this stuff. Good. Alright, it works now. Alright. Let's get this little pile of hay over. Not do this again. That was packed in there really good. I don't want to get back on my knees. Alright, so this is the last bit. I'm pulling I just cleaned that thing out, unclogged the baler, put my guard back on there. I ain't gonna clean it out. I'll leave it like that. I ain't gonna really mess up anything. So we've got 6 bales, which is a little less than what I wanted. But you know, what can I do? That's 120 bucks. You know what? That's 120 bucks I didn't have. I used less than that on the twine. I used less than that on twine. And you know, money's money. We made 6 bales, $120. You know, that's not bad. It's probably not the best quality hay, but you know, it's money. It's money. I don't care. It's done. That thing's fixed to the best of my ability. I'm gonna go park this. I'll unhook everything tomorrow or sometime this weekend. Hopefully the next video should be either fixing my combine or actually combining. I don't know if I'll get my mechanic on film or not. But yeah, that's all for today's video. If you do care, like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, hit the bell for notifications. Go follow us on Instagram if you want to. With that, hope y'all have a nice evening, and I'll see y'all in the next video.